don't know about you guys, but limited raids are starting to get a bit dull. If you're asking me about them, about my opinion on them, I think Cool shouldn't stop making them altogether, but maybe he should just take a break from them for a bit. Anyways, on April 11th, 2022, there was a new limited event that was added to Anime Dimensions. This event featured many new items and drops for players to obtain. So, in this video, I will be talking about everything that was added in the 2022 Jujutsu Kaisen event. Starting off, we have a character that was added. I would say he's a new character, but he really isn't. Infinity Gojo. Normally, I cover the raid characters in a separate video, but to be honest, I got this character super late into the event, so we're gonna cover him right now. Infinity Gojo has 4 abilities: Maximum Blue, Maximum Red, Infinity, and Infinite Void, with his assist being his Infinite Void ability. This character also has sub-abilities on his 4 move. When Infinity Gojo's Infinite Void ability, or his 4 ability, is active, he gains a movement speed boost and iframes. As an added bonus, cooldowns on his 1 and 2 abilities are completely removed for the 4 abilities duration. Oh, and by the way, the 4 ability lasts for 7 seconds. I figured you should know that. Every ability that Infinity Gojo has does multiple ticks of damage, but his cooldowns are pretty slow. For instance, his 1 and 2 abilities have an 8-second base cooldown on both of the abilities, which isn't a problem if you have either the Esper pet or the Kurumi pet completely maxed. But if you don't have those, then Infinity Gojo's abilities are gonna feel kinda sluggish to you. He's still a good character, don't get me wrong, but there are better. Gojo is kind of a better mid character, if that makes sense. But where do you get him from, you may be asking? Why, you get him from the Infinity Gojo raid, of course. This raid is very similar to the Combat Titan raid from an earlier event, in the sense that he has an enraged mode. But that's where the similarities between the 2 raid bosses end. While the Combat Titan raid's enraged boss mechanic lasts for a minute or so, Infinity Gojo's enraged mechanic lasts for the latter half of the entire raid. When that timer hits 4 minutes, the entire environment around Gojo changes from a little enclave with a waterfall to what is known as the Altar Realm, I think. Not sure if there's an official name for it. Basically, the environment changes to a flat platform, and Gojo starts attacking much more rapidly. Also, remember that really annoying teleport mechanic that the Demon Lord Rimuru boss had? Yeah, Gojo has it as well.
Bruh.
Okay, sarcasm aside, the enraged mechanic is something that I wanted to see in future raids, past the Combat Titan raid, and it seems like the devs are going to be implementing that to some extent, which I'm super happy about. My suggestions are being heard. On another note, costumes! There are a lot of them in the game, both limited and unlimited. But in the 2022 Jujutsu Kaisen limited event, there are 5 costumes that you can get from the shop. They are Kana, Astolfo, Saber, Yume, I'm not sure if that's the actual name of the character, I apologize, and Gojo. All of these costumes are either bunny variants of existing costumes or are new costumes that were just now added to this event. Now let's talk about the boss drops. In the Infinity Gojo limited raid, there are 5 total drops that players can obtain by either playing the raid a certain number of times, dropping them from the Gojo raid, or buying them from the raid shop for a number of tokens. Obviously, the Infinity Gojo character is a drop from the raid. However, I've covered him earlier, so we're gonna start with another boss drop. First, we have 2 new cards, the regular Gojo Legendary card and the Infinity Gojo Mythic card. Both of these cards feature cool art of Gojo on them. The Leggy card features Gojo with his mask on, while the Mythic card features him with his mask off. This isn't a boss drop, but I just wanted to jump in here and say that if you're enjoying the video, then make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on any future content. Also, why not consider being a member? But anyways, let's move on. Second, we have a new accessory, Gojo's Mask. This accessory is a drop in the Infinity Gojo boss raid and has a main stat of an added 10% critical chance. So just like the Sword of the Sun, it's a different looking eternal tree. If you're unlucky, you can buy this accessory from the raid shop for 2,500 raid tokens. But a 0.05% drop rate isn't that bad, right? Third, we have the raid title. This title is obtained by doing the Infinity Gojo raid 50 times. This title is the Infinite Void title. This is a cool title to use if your costume has red or blue accents on it, since the color palette is based around those two colors. Yeah, it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Ignore the amount of times that I did the Gojo raid. I did it too many times. Next, we have another limited pet. Just like with the Combat Titan event, the 2022 Jujutsu Kaisen event has a limited mythical pet that one can obtain by rolling for a chance to drop him. This pet is the Infinity Gojo pet. And when his energy bar is full, he attacks any enemies near the player and increases the player's critical chance and damage for a short period of time. That's pretty good. And as per usual, everything in this event will be unobtainable once the 2022 Jujutsu Kaisen event ends, which it probably has already at the time you're watching this video. With that in mind, let's do an Infinite Gojo raid with Infinite Gojo and show him off. All right, and here we are in the raid. All right, so I've never used this character, so I'm probably going to do absolute dog water with this guy, but we're going to see. Dash in, both Sung Jin-woo and Nezuko, funny demon girl, as apparently they're called in this. Oh yeah, I need to be using this ability. Oh, dude, but the AoE is so nice, though. That's the thing. Maybe I can do some good damage. Ooh, I need to back it. Ow, let me Gojo, stop, my dudes. Let me scratch my head. Okay, meleeing's pretty good. See, maximum blue, infinity. As I said, this guy feels a little sluggish, and honestly, right now, he really does. I even have the Kurumi pet. Me dodging my responsibilities be like, easy. Okay, maybe this guy isn't too bad, actually. Because, like, I'm spamming the 1 and 2 buttons, and while I'm not doing the most deeps, it's all right. You know, we're definitely doing pretty good. Infinity. We'll activate the Infinite Void again, and we will start spamming 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2. Homeschooler practicing his math be like, get over here. Where you going, Gojo? No, fam. This is one responsibility you can't dodge. Why no, Yugi boy? 1, 2. Ooh, that's right. I have iframes. Totally forgot about that. 7 seconds of iframes, I think. That's actually pretty nice. I'd also like to say that I very much appreciate the fact that the raids are now 8 minutes long instead of 10 minutes, because those extra 2 minutes kind of made the raids a bit long. Now they ain't nearly as bad. Also, I am kind of sad to report that in order for me to get Gojo, I had to buy him. I swear, if I actually pull him on this raid, I'm done. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the Altar Realm that I was talking about earlier. Interesting fact, this is actually one of the few bosses that actually glitched and was kind of broken day one. Like, there are some times where the raid lasted like a minute and a half before it ended because Gojo fell off the map and just kind of died. Was it funny? It kind of was. Even a creator such as Cool Bowls kind of makes mistakes. So, lesson of the day, mistakes are okay. Because sometimes the mistakes are funny. If I may quote Bob Ross, happy little accidents. All right, just under 3 minutes left in the raid, and we got about 246 million damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Gojo, I would appreciate it, my friend, if you would not kill me. Okay. 320 million damage as Infinite Gojo, though. That's not bad. Obviously, it's not going to be any personal best, but it's something. We're going to activate the Infinite Void ability now. Oh, boy, that sounds good. Use them iframes to my advantage. Okay, Infinity. GG, boys. I got a leggy card. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Yep, no character dupe. We're good. The 2022 Jujutsu Kaisen event was pretty good, but let's talk about the Combat Titan event from earlier in this year. So, go watch this video right here and fill your noggin with the information about anime dimensions.